A nonprofit that helps parents after the death of their children is now asking for help. Last year, we introduced you to the Sad Dads Club. 3 dads who live here in Maine who are bonded by the same grief, losing their children to stillbirths.
They have 2 main goals. One is to raise money to host dads from all over the world right here in Maine for a retreat so that they can get in-person support from their peers. The other is to connect 100 dads with a mental health counselor for 6 sessions with all the costs covered. Here's Chris Costa.
The fundraising that we're doing, Chris, $1,200, $1,500 will get a dad through a clinically proven regimen of 6 sessions that will help a dad get on their path and then hopefully match with a longer-term professional mental health counselor. And one of the things that we discovered with our spouses is just how difficult it was on the day after coming home from the hospital without your baby in your arms or without having that child in your life anymore, to just try to figure out how to put one foot in front of the other. And so like executive functioning goes out the window when you lose a child. You don't know what you're going to have for breakfast, let alone how you're going to figure out finding a qualified professional mental health counselor that can help you, that you have a good rapport with. And so we are removing all of those barriers as well as the financial barriers.
Chris, how many dads ideally would you like to put through this program?
I think the next stage of the goal is to hopefully get about 100 dads through, and that's really our first target that we've set for ourselves. But I think the ultimate answer is we'd love to be able to provide it to anyone who thinks they could benefit from it. The therapist that helped Sarah, my spouse, and I navigate this is now one of Sad Dad's partner therapists. And so I knew she would be a good partner for us, and we were lucky enough and fortunate enough where she was eager to help, and that was a really powerful moment for me, but we need a lot more Amy's.
And it works really well, I think, in our retreats too, where we do have structured time. We also try and prioritize time where people can deepen their one-on-one relationships and connections. And that has proven to be so valuable because, again, grief is unique for everyone. There are certainly common feelings that people share, but the way they approach what they're willing to share, how deep they want to get, that has no timeline or time limit. And so making sure that the spaces are all catered so that they're comfortable enough for the individual and that they can utilize it however they see fit, I think that's why people keep coming back, because they know that there's no pressure to be one way or another. They can just be themselves, they can share as much as they want whenever they're ready, and they can also share nothing at all if they just want to listen.
That was Chris Costa reporting. So by the way, you can donate at saddadsclub.org/donate. You can also watch that full interview with Rob, Jay, and Chris on our free streaming app, News Center Maine Plus.